Good morning, everybody. This is our weekly preview video for October 31st through November 4th. I cannot believe it's already going to be November. Oh my goodness. Okay. So all three of my classes, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, all continuing to read their novels. Students are really getting into the novels. I think they're enjoying them, which is awesome. But they're also doing a lot of work on literary content with that, so that's wonderful. Just a quick reminder that students should be doing Membeing on a regular basis, averaging about 45 minutes a week. Because I am now grading it monthly, that gives students and families a little bit of flexibility, but they need to be averaging 45 minutes a week. The October goal was only 3 weeks because I gave them a week off at the beginning of October. I think that was related to fall break. But anyway, so they, by this coming Sunday, should have 135 minutes of Membeing. And students did a little audit of their progress yesterday in class. So you can ask, yesterday being Wednesday, sorry, because you're going to get this video on Friday, but yesterday being Wednesday, of their progress on Membeing for this month. So they know how many minutes they need to be doing, but you definitely feel free to check in, look at their screen, ask them how they're doing. When they first log in, they have something called a dashboard, and it tells you exactly how many days left they have to train in this cycle, which is 3 weeks for this time, and how many weeks they have and how many more minutes they need. November will probably end up being another 3-week month because I will not assign Membeing over Thanksgiving break. That's not cool. So it'll be 135 minutes again. So just ask them to see it. Membeing is not a test grade, so if they miss it, if they don't quite reach their goal, it's not a huge deal, but it is something that improves their vocabulary. So, maybe check in. Okay, let's kind of jump into the agenda slides. Basically, 6th graders, they're gonna be reading a story called Nighttime in Texas on ReadWorks on Monday, and then they will be continuing reading the novel and doing a point of view activity, assessing how the story could be told from different points of view, and that is actually going to end up coming up later for them because they're going to do some sort of a reader's theater for part of the book, and so yeah, that point of view is an important skill to learn anyways, but they'll need it again later. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're going to be reading. But also they'll spend part of the class period working on a letter to a character in the book. Although it's going to be a little bit written, they'll draft some ideas, but then they're actually going to do something called a Flipgrid, which is a little video where they then share that letter verbally. And they're only going to share it with me. No one else sees their videos. But yeah, they tend to love Flipgrid, and it gives them. They're doing a ton of writing, and they're doing really well. They're really making good progress. Gives them a little break from so much writing, so much formal writing. In 7th and 8th grade, we're going to continue to read the book. 7th grade, we're going to be reading a lot. As you know, they're reading a little bit of a longer book, and they're so into it. They're doing really well, but it is a long book. So we'll be doing a lot of reading next week with some check-ins and lots of discussion and dialogue. And for all 3 classes along the way, they're finding quotes as we go that relate to the themes we're discussing. And those quotes that they're finding now will help them with the mini essays they'll be writing in December. So they're kind of building towards something bigger, and they may not even know it, which is fine. 8th grade, the same thing. They're going to be continuing to read their text, Orbiting Jupiter, and writing about it. 8th graders also next week will have a visit from the DECA class at La Cueva, who will be talking about financial literacy. So that will be one of their days. And both 7th and 8th grade will also continue to work on Vista. All right. I hope that helps, and have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.